The whole photography journey really started that I went to Australia as a backpacker and honestly knew nothing about photography. And like everybody does, went and bought myself a camera, started taking pictures, quite enjoyed it. The trip up to Gaddings Dam was mainly, I'd been doing the astronomical time lapses off my roof in my flat just to hone in the settings and to make sure that I got everything perfect. So the long exposure shots was something I just wanted to see if I could do at first. So I was taking my camera out in the middle of the night, messing around with settings. There was a lot of guessing in the dark, to be honest, because you can't see what you're doing, you can't see what your camera's focused on. There was a lot of guessing in the dark, trial and error, and eventually I got it to a point where I felt I was getting really nice, decent star shots. And then the next step was to take a hike up a massive hill and go camping somewhere where there's very little light pollution. It was just the next step of the astronomical time lapses. One, I absolutely love being outside, so any opportunity to go camping, I'll jump at. And then packed everything up, took 3 cameras, hiked all the way up to Gaddings Dam, set ourselves up for the evening to see how good the astronomical time lapses would be. And it turned out really well. Gaddings Dam is in the small town of Todmorden, which is where I was born and bred. It is the highest inland beach in England, which used to be a local secret until the Manchester Evening newspaper did a story on the highest inland beach in the UK, and now every man and his dog flocks up there the second that the sun's out.
You see what I mean when I tell you that I come up with ridiculous adventures? This is one of them. Oh. I fucking did it. I fucking did it. So a long walk up. Got the beautiful scenery. Look at the beautiful woman. What's that? We've got a frog. Is it sunbathing? And we've also got makeshift fridge. Hell yeah. So this is the crazy bit where I have to keep changing the settings on the camera to match it as it's going dark. Normally with one camera it's not so bad, but as you'll see I've got 3. Back to camera 1.
Put the f-stop as low as possible, so literally as low as the camera will go. So the cameras that I use, the lowest it normally goes is about 3.5 to 4. Then I'll have my ISO quite low to avoid noise, because it's just easier for editing. If there's less noise, then there's less editing that needs to be done. So I'll keep my ISO nice and low, like maybe maximum of about 400, but ideally about 2. And then my shutter speed will be 25 seconds, purely because if you go any further than 25 seconds, then that's when you start to get star trailing. So if you do 30 seconds, then all your stars are tiny little blurs. If you stick to 25 seconds, then you can get them to be nice and crisp and clear.